Have you ever felt the weight of someone else's doubt pressing down on you? Maybe it's that voice inside your head or the people around you questioning your abilities, your dreams, or your path. The world loves to doubt what it doesn't understand, and it can make you question everything you're doing. But let me tell you something, those doubts, they're not a setback. They're not a sign that you're headed in the wrong direction. No, those doubts are your fuel. They're proof that you're on the verge of something great, something different, something big. I'm here today to show you how to flip that doubt around, how to take the skepticism and turn it into the very thing that drives you to achieve what others think is impossible. This isn't just about beating doubt, it's about using it to power up and prove every single doubter wrong. It's time to stop asking yourself if you can do it and start showing the world just how wrong they are about you. Get ready to turn those doubts into the greatest motivation of your life. Let's go. Doubt. We've all felt it at some point, haven't we? That little voice that creeps in when you're about to take a big step forward, telling you you're not good enough, not ready enough, not capable enough. But let me tell you something, doubt is not the enemy. It's a natural part of being human, especially when you're venturing outside your comfort zone. When you're doing something new, something big, something that challenges you, doubt is simply a sign that you're alive, that you're growing, and that you're stepping into unknown territory. Here's the thing, every successful person you look up to has faced doubt. It doesn't matter how much money they have, how many accomplishments they've racked up, or how much recognition they've earned. They've all doubted themselves at some point. They've all questioned if they could do it. And yet, despite that doubt, they move forward. Why? Because they understood something crucial. Doubt isn't a signal of failure. It's an inevitable part of growth. Think of it like a seed breaking through the soil. It has to fight through the dirt to reach the sunlight. It's hard, but it's what pushes the seed to grow taller, stronger, and reach its full potential. But not all doubt is created equal. There's the healthy doubt, the kind that pushes you to question your choices, refine your methods, and become better. It's the kind of doubt that fuels your growth. Then there's destructive doubt, the kind that holds you back, keeps you paralyzed, and makes you question your worth. The key is learning to distinguish between the two. Which one will you choose? Will you let doubt hold you back, or will you use it to propel yourself forward? What if I told you that doubt is your greatest ally, not your enemy? What if the very thing that feels like a roadblock could actually be the fuel you need to achieve the success you've been dreaming of? Have you ever wondered why some people seem unstoppable, no matter how many obstacles stand in their way? What do they have that you don't? The answer is simple, self-belief. It's the foundation of everything. When you believe in yourself, the world has no choice but to take notice. But here's the catch, self-belief doesn't come naturally to everyone. In fact, many of us struggle with self-doubt, wondering if we're good enough, capable enough, or deserving enough to succeed. But let me tell you something, self-doubt will hold you back forever if you let it. The truth is, belief in yourself is your greatest weapon. And it all starts with understanding the difference between self-doubt and self-belief. Self-doubt is like a shadow that looms over you, making you second-guess every decision, every move. It whispers, you can't do it. Who do you think you are? It wants you to stay small, to stay comfortable, to stay in the background. But self-belief, that's the fire that burns inside you, telling you, I am enough, I am capable, I can make this happen. It's the voice that pushes you forward even when you don't feel ready. It doesn't matter how many times you failed before. When you believe in yourself, you rise up again stronger and more determined. Here's the thing, confidence is your shield. It's the armor that protects you from the blows of doubt. Confidence doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It doesn't mean you won't make mistakes. It means you'll keep going anyway. Confidence is what makes you stand tall in the face of adversity, what allows you to say, I can handle this even when the odds are stacked against you. Confidence is the inner strength that shields you from the negativity around you, from the naysayers, from your own fear. But how do you build confidence? It's not some magic trick. It takes work. The key is setting small, achievable goals that stretch you but don't overwhelm you. It's about taking action no matter how small and showing yourself that you can do it. Every time you achieve one of those small goals, you build your belief a little more. And don't forget to celebrate that progress, no matter how minor it may seem. When you take a moment to acknowledge your wins, you reinforce that belief. The more you build, the stronger you become. And here's something important. Your belief is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Think about it. When you work out, your muscles get stronger the more you train them. The same is true for self-belief. Every time you face doubt and choose to believe in yourself anyway, you're strengthening that belief. Every time you take a risk, make a decision, and stand by it, you're flexing that muscle, making it bigger, more powerful, more resilient. The more you push yourself, the stronger your belief becomes. Now I want you to think for a moment, when was the last time you truly believed in yourself, no matter what anyone else said? When was the last time you took a step forward with absolute certainty that you were capable, worthy, and able to overcome anything in your way? That belief is in you, right now, just waiting to be unlocked. It's time to start believing in yourself, because when you do, there's nothing that can stop you. You'll rise above every challenge, break through every barrier, and achieve things you never thought possible. Your belief in yourself is the key to your success. It always has been, and it always will be. Have you ever felt the weight of someone else's doubt pressing down on you? Have you ever heard those words, "You can't do it," or "It's impossible," and felt like the world is telling you to stop? Let me tell you something. Those words, they aren't a sign to quit. They're a sign that you're on the right path. You see, doubt doesn't have to break you. It can fuel you. When others doubt you, it means you're stepping outside the lines, taking risks, pushing boundaries, and that's exactly where success lies. In this speech, I'm going to show you how to turn doubt into your greatest source of energy and how to use it to power your journey forward. Because when you start embracing doubt rather than running from it, you unlock something unstoppable inside of you. Doubt. It's uncomfortable, it stings, it makes you question your worth and your abilities. But here's the thing, doubt is not an enemy. It's a tool, it's fuel. When people doubt you, it means you're doing something worth doubting. It means you're taking a step that others might not understand. And that's the exact moment when you need to turn that doubt into energy. You don't have to listen to it, but you can use it to drive you. Every time someone tells you that you can't, remind yourself that they don't know what you're capable of. Every time someone says it's too hard, let that be the fuel that pushes you further. Take Michael Jordan, for example. Widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time, Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. They doubted his skills, they told him he wasn't good enough. But instead of listening to that doubt, Jordan used it as fuel. He channeled it into hours of practice, into becoming the player he is known as today. What if he had let that doubt stop him? What if he had let their words define him? He didn't. He used their doubt to prove them wrong. And in the process, he became one of the greatest athletes in history. Or look at Oprah Winfrey. She was told she was too emotional, too inexperienced, too unfit for television. Early in her career, she faced rejection after rejection, but she didn't quit. She didn't let others' doubt stop her. Instead, she used it to propel herself forward. She believed in herself when no one else did. Now Oprah is one of the most influential women in the world. Her success didn't come from avoiding doubt. It came from using doubt as fuel to power through every challenge. Embracing doubt is a game changer. Instead of shying away from the negative comments, the whispers of "you can't," start seeing them as signs that you're headed in the right direction. When others doubt you, it means you're doing something outside the norm. It means you're pushing limits, and that's where greatness is found. Now I want you to think about something. What if instead of letting their doubts break you, you let them fuel you? What if you use their doubt as the fire that propels you forward? Every time someone doubts you, take it personally, but in the best way. Let their disbelief become the energy that drives you to prove them wrong. Use their skepticism to remind you that you're doing something worth fighting for. Doubt isn't a signal to stop. It's a signal that you're doing something that matters. They doubt you. Good. That's the sign you're on the right track. Let them doubt you. It means you're on the verge of something big. It means you're pushing boundaries, taking risks, and stepping into new territory. Every time someone questions your path, use it as a reminder to dig deeper, work harder, and believe stronger. You can't achieve greatness without facing resistance. You can't make an impact without challenging the status quo. So when you face doubt, don't run from it. Don't shrink, embrace it, welcome it, and turn it into the fuel that will drive you to the top. You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out. And when they doubt you, it's proof that you're doing something right. Keep pushing, keep proving, keep believing. Doubt them all the way to your success. Have you ever felt like the world is telling you no? Like every time you try to make a move, someone is there to remind you of how impossible it all is. It's frustrating, isn't it? But let me tell you this, those doubts, those voices, those setbacks, they don't define your journey, you do. Today, I'm going to break down the exact steps you need to take to prove everyone wrong. It's not just about hoping for success, it's about earning it every single day. This is your moment to take control, build the life you want, and show the world exactly what you're made of. If you're ready to get serious, to stop waiting and to start doing, then stick with me. This is where your journey starts. The first step in proving them wrong is to own your vision. You need to be crystal clear about what you want. Your vision is the foundation of everything. If you don't have a clear sense of purpose, you'll be wandering through life reacting to what others throw at you. But if you own your vision, you can steer your ship no matter how strong the winds or how heavy the waves. It's your purpose that drives you, your why, that pushes you forward when others doubt you. When you define your goals clearly, the path becomes much easier to follow. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop looking for permission from others. You know exactly where you're going, and nothing can stop you from getting there. Step 2 is to commit to consistency. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up day in and day out, doing the work even when it feels like nothing is happening. It's easy to get excited at the start, but what sets successful people apart is their willingness to keep going when the excitement fades. You don't have to wait for the stars to align. Just start, and then keep going. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the small, consistent actions that add up to big results. Every effort counts, even when you don't see the payoff right away. The key to your success is consistency, and it's the one thing that will separate you from everyone who gives up too soon. Now let's talk about mastering your mindset. Your mindset shapes everything. Your actions, your results, your ability to overcome obstacles. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is the way they think. If you have a fixed mindset, you'll see every failure as a sign that you're not good enough. But if you have a growth mindset, you'll see every failure as an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. It's all about how you perceive challenges. Do you see them as roadblocks or as stepping stones? The most successful people aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who embrace it as part of the journey. They know that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. They push through the hard times because they know they're getting better, stronger, and closer to their goals. Building unshakable confidence is the next step. Confidence doesn't come from never failing. It comes from overcoming failure. Every time you get knocked down and choose to stand back up, your confidence grows. It's not the victories that make you confident. It's the battles you fought and won, even when the odds were against you. When you keep going despite the setbacks, you build resilience. And resilience builds confidence. Confidence comes from proving to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws your way. The more you face those tough moments and rise above them, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes. You'll reach a point where you no longer need to seek approval from anyone else. Your confidence comes from within because you've earned it. Overcoming setbacks and failures is inevitable. Every successful person has faced failure. In fact, failure is a crucial part of the process. It's where the growth happens. Failure doesn't mean the end of the road, it means you've learned something new, something valuable. The key is to keep moving forward no matter how many times you fall. Each setback is an opportunity to get back up stronger and smarter. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of staying where you are, stuck, because you're too afraid to take risks. The road to success is filled with failures, but it's also filled with comebacks. It's your persistence that will carry you through. The more you keep pushing, the more you build the character and strength you need to succeed. Let me ask you something. Are you willing to put in the work, even when they say you can't? When others doubt you, will you rise above it, or will you let it stop you? The world will try to tell you that it's too hard, that you're not enough, that you should give up. But I'm here to tell you that's the moment to double down. The moment they doubt you is the moment you prove them wrong. You have to be willing to push through when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. It's not about what others think, it's about what you believe. So are you willing to do whatever it takes? Now, here's the final piece. Get out of your own way. It's time to stop waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed. You don't need anyone's approval. You have everything you need within you. Stop doubting yourself. Stop holding yourself back. The only thing standing between you and your success is the belief that you can't do it. You're not waiting for the perfect moment. This is it. The time to act is now. Don't let fear, doubt, or anything else stand in your way. If you're waiting for someone to give you permission, you're wasting time. Give yourself permission. It's time to stop holding back and start taking massive action. The world doesn't owe you anything. You have to prove it. Prove them wrong. Prove to yourself that you have what it takes. The road won't be easy, but the rewards, they're worth it. So get out there and do what you've always known you were capable of. It's time to stop waiting. The only thing that stands between you and your success is the choice you make right now. Choose to act. Choose to move forward. And most importantly, choose to believe in yourself. This is your time. Make it count. Have you ever found yourself caught in the noise of others? Doubts, criticisms, distractions, pulling you in every direction. It's exhausting, isn't it? You know deep down that your actions matter more than what anyone says, but still it's hard to ignore the noise. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful tools you have to prove your worth: silence. That's right, silence. The power of quiet strength. Too often we feel the need to justify ourselves, to explain every move, to argue against every doubt thrown our way. But the truth is, silence can be one of the most potent ways to show the world who you are and what you're capable of. In this speech, I'm going to show you why actions speak louder than words and how you can harness that power to create the success you deserve. The time to stop talking and start doing is now. Silence's strength isn't about being passive or retreating from the world. It's about choosing your moments. When you're quiet, you're not allowing yourself to be distracted by every opinion or every criticism. You're focused on your goal. You're letting your work and your progress speak for itself. Think about it. How often do we waste time trying to explain or defend ourselves? How much energy do we lose in back and forth arguments? When you choose silence, you choose to save your energy for what matters. You let the results of your hard work do the talking for you. Words can be powerful, but words can also be hollow. Actions, on the other hand, have substance. Let your actions speak louder than anything you say. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Your work will do that for you. The truth is, people will respect you more when they see the results of your effort than when they hear you trying to justify why you deserve success. When you take focused, consistent action, your results will show it. You won't need to argue or explain. The proof will be in what you've achieved. Think about a lion for a moment. A lion doesn't roar to prove its strength. It simply is strong. It moves with purpose. It doesn't waste time proving itself to anyone. It lets its actions speak for themselves. You need to adopt that same mentality. A lion doesn't roar to prove its strength. It simply is strong. When you focus on your work and your goals, you don't need to prove anything. Your success will be your roar. Your consistency, your drive, and your results will do all the talking. In life, there will always be doubters. There will always be people questioning your decisions, your capabilities, and your journey. But don't waste your time responding to them. Silence is your power. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your choices, and your results. The more you act with intention, the more you allow your results to speak for you. If you're truly serious about proving them wrong, stop talking about it and start doing it. Your silence is a form of strength. It's your way of saying, I don't need to explain myself. I am letting my actions do the talking. There will be times when you feel the pressure to defend yourself, to argue, to prove to others that you're on the right path. But remember, those arguments won't move you forward. Your actions will. So take a step back from the noise. Don't get caught up in proving yourself with words. Let your results be the proof. Silence isn't weakness. It's the ultimate form of strength. It's the confidence to know that your actions speak louder than any doubt, any criticism, or any question about your ability. When you're focused on the right things, your silence becomes the loudest message you can send. So I challenge you, start letting your actions speak for you. Don't waste your energy on words. Let your results show the world what you're capable of. The lion doesn't need a microphone to prove its power. It just moves in silence and lets its strength do the talking. You have that same power within you. Harness it. Have you ever been told you couldn't do something, ever been doubted by someone who thought you weren't capable of achieving your dreams? Maybe it was a friend, a colleague, or even a family member, or maybe it was just that inner voice in your head questioning your ability. You felt the weight of those doubts, haven't you? It stings. But what if I told you that those doubts, the ones that try to hold you back, could actually be the very fuel you need to create something powerful, something lasting? Today, I'm going to show you how those doubts, whether from others or yourself, can shape the legacy you leave behind. This isn't just about surviving doubts, it's about using them to build something extraordinary. It's about letting them push you towards something bigger than you ever imagined. It's about turning those moments of uncertainty into the foundation of a legacy that stands the test of time. Let's dig into how you can do that. Because when you learn to use doubt as fuel, you don't just create success, you create a legacy. Doubt is more than just a fleeting feeling. It's a source of power, a long-term fuel that can drive you towards success. But here's the key. It's not about letting doubt crush you. It's about turning it into a force that pushes you forward. When others doubt you, when they question your decisions, your capabilities, your dreams, it's not a signal to stop. It's a sign that you're on the right path. The more doubt you face, the stronger the foundation of your future success becomes. Why? Because doubt forces you to prove them wrong. And every time you prove them wrong, you're building your legacy, brick by brick. Every step forward, every success you achieve, becomes a testament to your resilience, determination, and refusal to quit. Look at the legacies of great leaders. People like Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, or Thomas Edison. Each one of them faced doubts, obstacles, and moments when the world told them they couldn't do it. Steve Jobs was ousted from the very company he founded, only to come back years later and revolutionize the tech world. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television and was even fired from her first job. Yet, both of them used that doubt as fuel. They didn't back down. They didn't let others define them. Instead, they let the doubts become the fire that drove them to greatness. Their legacies weren't built on smooth sailing. They were forged through resistance, through overcoming the doubts that others planted in their minds. And let's not forget Edison. When he failed over and over again in his quest to invent the light bulb, people doubted his ability to ever succeed. But instead of accepting their doubts, he embraced them. He turned every failure into a stepping stone. And today he's remembered not for the doubts he faced, but for the world-changing legacy he left behind. Now let me ask you this. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? A legacy of doubt, one where you let other people's opinions define your future, or a legacy of triumph, where you turn every no into a yes, and every challenge into an opportunity to grow. Your legacy is in your hands. Every time someone doubts you, you have a choice. Let it break you, or let it fuel you. The more doubt you face, the stronger you become. And with each step you take, you're not just building your own success, you're building a legacy that will outlast you. Think about it. When you look back on your life, the defining moments won't be the times when everything was easy. No, it will be the moments when you push through, when you refuse to let doubt stop you. Those are the moments that shape your legacy. So what will your legacy be? One of resilience, of overcoming every obstacle, defying every expectation, and proving that doubt is no match for your will? Or will you let the doubts and fears define you and allow them to steal your potential? The truth is, every doubt you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself and to the world that you are capable of more than they ever imagined. It's time to stop letting doubt control your story. It's time to turn doubt into your driving force. Because at the end of the day, your legacy is yours to define. And the only question you need to answer is this: what do you want to be remembered for? Will it be for giving in to doubt, or for using that doubt as the fuel that powered you to greatness? The choice is yours. And let me tell you something. It's the tough times, the moments of doubt, that will define your legacy in the end. So use them, harness that power, and let your legacy be a story of triumph, resilience, and the unwavering strength to overcome anything that stands in your way. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? The choice is in your hands. Make it count. You've heard the doubts, right? Maybe it was a parent, a friend, a colleague, or even your own voice telling you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or that your dreams are too big. They said you can't do it, or worse, you won't make it. But I'm here to tell you one thing: they're wrong. Every single person who doubted you, every voice that told you no, is just another piece of fuel to add to your fire. Because here's the thing: doubt doesn't have to hold you back. It can push you forward. The time to make a choice is now. You can let doubt stop you. You can let it stand in your way, keeping you stuck in the same place. Or you can turn it around. You can let it be the very reason you rise. Today, I'm telling you, it's time to make that choice. You can stop waiting for permission to act. Stop waiting for a sign. The sign is here. It's now. Doubt doesn't have to be a roadblock. It can be your springboard. So what are you going to do with all that doubt? Are you going to let it control your story? Or are you going to take control of it and write a new chapter? This is your time. The time to prove them wrong is here. The choice is yours. You don't need anyone's permission to succeed. You don't need anyone's approval to go after your dreams. And you sure don't need anyone to tell you that you're good enough. You know that already. You don't need to be given a green light. You don't need anyone else's blessing to start moving toward your goals. The world is waiting for you to step up, to show them that the doubts they had about you were nothing but noise. You have the power right now to take action, to prove to everyone who doubted you that they were wrong. The longer you wait, the longer you allow doubt to hold you back. Don't wait for a perfect moment. There's no such thing. There's only now. There's only the action you take today, the decision you make to go after your goals, regardless of what anyone else thinks. So here's what I want you to do. Get out there and prove them dead wrong. Let your actions be the proof. Show them that their doubts don't matter, that their opinions don't define you. You are stronger than their words. You are capable of so much more than they ever imagined. Let your actions speak louder than their doubts. The time is now. You've heard all the doubts, but now it's time for the world to hear your success story. Go out there and make them regret ever doubting you. Let them watch as you rise. Let them see you turn every obstacle into an opportunity. Let them witness the power of your resilience and your determination. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need anyone's approval. It's your time. Take it. Prove them wrong. It's time to rise above.